this is a quick little video on how to unbond your Generac GP8000E. So if you are trying to run a transfer switch with off of your 120 volt off of one of these Generacs, you've got GFCI protection, and as some folks may already know, that can cause some issues because you have a bonded neutral in this model. Here is the business end of all of that, and I have already unbonded the neutral. Now what you got is your 110, 120, and your two different legs that come to this block. And when I opened it up, your neutrals and the neutrals out were under that lug, bonding it to the chassis. In other generators, you actually have a jumper that you just remove, but this one, they wanted to make it hard. So I had to run down to the hardware store and mimic the hardware setup we have here. They had let's see, these are 5mm bolts with a 0.8 thread pitch, so 5/8 metric bolts. They only had a 25mm long. These are probably 20s, and they were out of those. So you've got the 5/8 or the 5/8 bolt, the 5mm. The 5mm width bolt with the 0.8 thread pitch that comes through the back. You probably have to remove the block to get the screw in the back. Followed by, let's focus, washer and a lock nut. A washer, lock washer, and standard nut. That's just to keep the bolt on the block. Then you put your terminals on, and you got a washer and a nylon nut, just to keep everything nice and snug. That's how everything else is set up. I double checked. This extra length isn't going to cause me any issue. It's got a good ½ inch till it touches the shroud when the shroud is put on, but it might be a good idea to cut that short. And so we get it down to 20 millimeters long like those other ones, so it's not sticking out so much. But I don't think I'm going to have an issue in this case. So that should fix your neutral tripping issue if you're using this to power a Pro-Tran or anything like that. Otherwise, when you are installing a transfer switch and you know you're going to have GFCI protection, especially on your 240, there are some models out there that GFCI protect their 240. You got to go ahead and do a like a 3-pole that also transfers the neutral, and you got to make sure that nowhere downstream is your system bonded, like a ground touching a neutral accidentally in an outlet box randomly somewhere in the house, which would be a major pain in the ass to find.